Hello, this is Justin at the Tech Train here, and in this quick tutorial I'm just going to show you how easy it is to display dates in any format that you wish. For example, here I've entered the date here as 17th of April 2019, which is today, and you can see that I've displayed that in a variety of formats. In these four cells here, for example, I have formatted each version of this date in a different way. This cell displays only the day, only the date, only the month, only the year. This cell, as you can see here, is formatted to always display the full date as a sentence. So if I was to change this date up here to the 18th, for example, you can see that this cell immediately updates to show the full date. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to create these different formats, what to do. So let's get started straight away. So Microsoft Excel provides a wide range of options when it comes to formatting dates. If you type in a date like this one here at the top, you can display it in all manner of different ways. For example, in the UK, where I am, we tend to put the date first and then the month. So 17th of April 2019, or you could have it perhaps formatted more as they do over in the States as the month and then the date, so April 17th 2019. You can have the day included, you can have the full month or an abbreviated month. You can have the full year or the abbreviated year. So there's all sorts of different options. Let's see how easy it is to do that. So I'm going to start with a new sheet. And here in this cell, I'm simply going to type the date, which today is 17th of the 4th, 2019, so 17th of April. So it's formatted that, as you can see, in the default way that Excel does. That might be different if you're over in the States or elsewhere, and the default format for the date is slightly different to here in the UK. But what do we do if we want to have this date formatted differently? What I'm going to do is in this column here, in fact I'll just center those. In this column here, I'm going to just type equals this cell, going to hit F4, so it is an absolute format, and then I'm just going to copy a few of those down. So I've got a few different examples of this date here, so I can change this date very easily, and it will be updated in all of those cells. So let's go through and see what our options are. To change the format, what we need to do is to click on the cell that you want to format, and in your toolbar at the top, in the ribbon at the top, make sure you're in the Home tab, and then find this number section just here. If you click on the drop-down list, you'll see that there is a default list of formats, and you've got short date and long date displayed there. You can choose more number formats, which will bring up this window here, or you can also click on the little pop out at the bottom right corner of this section here, which will do the same thing. Now on the left hand side you have the categories here for different types of formatting of data, and there is date in there, and you'll see a default list of date formats there, but that's not the complete list. There are more options than that. So for this, what we're going to do is click on Custom at the bottom, and here we can type in all sorts of different options. Now what you'll see here at the top is the default option, which for me is DDMMYYYY. What does that mean? Well, the date is the day or date, the two D's there, the M for month, and the years. Let's just delete all of that for the moment. And what I want you to do is to have a look just above it in this section here where it says sample. So what I want to do is start off with the day. So I'm going to type a D, and you'll see straight away I'm going to get a 17. So in fact, if I was to click OK at this point, that's all I would get. So this cell is now just displaying the day, the date. So if I change this to the 18th, you'll see I get 18. If I was to choose the first, so I'm going to put 01, then you'll see I only get a single digit here, whereas the other defaults are putting the preceding 0 in there. So what I'm going to do is put that back to 17, go back into my format, and now I'm going to type a second D. Now, what does that do? Well, apparently nothing. I've still got the 17 up there. But what it does now, if I change the date over here to the first again by typing 0, 1, is I get the 0 and the 1. I get that leading 0. So putting two D's in there will force it to always display the number, display the date as a 2-digit number. So here you can see I've got 17. I would have 2 digits anyway, but if it was the 2nd of April, then it would be a 02. Now let's add another one onto this. Let's add another D and see what happens. And you'll see that with 3 Ds, I now no longer have the date as a number. I have the day. So I've got WED. That 3D format there is going to show me the day of the week, but in an abbreviated form. So I've only got the WED. If I click OK and accept that, let's just try tomorrow, which should be Thursday. So I'll change that to the 18th, and you'll see I get Thursday. And again, if I do the 19th, I'm going to get Friday, and so on. So the DDD is going to show an abbreviated Wednesday or date. And if I put a 4th D, which is the most we can have, then you can see I'm going to get the full day of the week. So DDDD is going to display the day, and only the day, as a full word. So again, if I just change that to the 18th, there we are, I've got Thursday. So let's now try another format. Let's delete this. So I'm going to have DD, the date, but now I want the month, perhaps, written as a full word. So how do I do that? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is type a space, first of all, so that my day and my month are spaced apart from each other. And I'm now going to come in with the M for month. If I type a single M, again, I hope you can see this. If not, this video is being recorded at HD 1080, so it helps if you go into full screen to see this in more detail, I know. But what I've got there with a single M is the month written as a single digit. So it's April, which means I've got the 4 written there. Now, if I type a second M, you can see that just as with the date, we're now forcing Excel to display the date, the month rather, in 2-digit format. So I've got 04. Type another M, and here I've now got the name of the month, but abbreviated to 3 letters. And if I type a 4th M, then you can see I've now got the month written as a full word. So now I have 17th of April, and again, if I change that to the 19th, Friday, you'll see I now have 19 April there. So we can see how we can display either the date or the day in 1-digit, 2-digit, abbreviated word or full word, and the month, again, as a single digit, double digit, abbreviated word or full word. Let's have a look at the year. So what I'm going to do now, again in custom, is delete that. I'm just going to type DD, then I'm going to type a space, and I'm going to type MMMM to display the full month, and then a comma and a space. And now I want the year. Now if I type a single Y for year, you'll see that what I'm going to get are the last 2 digits of the year. I'm also not going to get a single digit there, but I've got a double digit 19. Type 2 Ys, of course, that's still going to be a double digit 19. So I've now got 17th of April 19. If I type a third Y, then I'm going to get the full year, so 2019. No point typing a 4th Y, it won't make any difference, of course. 3 Ys is all we need. So I've now got DD space MMMM, comma, space, YYY, and that has given me 17th April 2019. So you can mix this up as much as you like. You can have it any way round you wish. So let's say, for example, we want that completely backwards. We want the year, then we want the month, and then we want the date. And maybe you want the day as well. So let's do that. So let's type the year first of all. We'll have that as 4 digits. Again, look at the sample, you can see what you're going to get. So 2019. We'll then have the month. We'll have that as a full word. So MMMM space, and the date as, or the day rather, as 2 digits. So we'll have DD. And then perhaps we'll put a space, and in brackets we'll have the day. So that will be DDDD, close brackets. So I've got YYYY, comma, MMMM, comma, sorry, no comma, just space, DD, and then in brackets DDDD. So I've used the date twice, once as a 2-digit format and once using these 4 Ds to get the full day. And that way I've now got the full date written out. So what you can see is that I can actually add in commas and spaces and brackets and other information. I can put the date whichever way round I want. So in America, I think they often tend to put year, month, and then the date. So we could do that. Let's have YY hyphen MM hyphen DD. Put it that way round, and you can see I've got year, month, day. And we'll do it the total opposite way round. So I'll have DD hyphen MM hyphen YY. Let's put 3 Ys there to get the full year. So there we are, 17-04-2019. It really is as simple as that. So it's just simply a case of clicking on the pop-out, going to custom, and then using those letters D, M, and Y to be able to put in the combinations you want. Just keep checking the sample so you'll see how it can look. But similarly, you can easily put other words in there if you want to. Other words, other symbols. So I could put in the words today is. Oops, let's put that in speech marks. So today is space. Then close my speech marks. And then I want the date as a day. So I'm going to put DDDD. So there we are. I've got today is in speech marks. Put a space in the speech marks, and then the DDDD to display the current day as a full word. Click OK, and there we are. Today is Wednesday. And if I change the date at the top left here, change that to 18, oops, not 187, 18. Sometimes a month does feel that long. There we are. Today is Thursday. And then again, once more, 19. Today is Friday. Hooray. So there we are. That's probably about all I need to show you, but just to remind you here, this format that I had here was just simply DDDD, DD, MMMM, and YYY. And this sentence here, again, if I show you the format of that, it's simply in speech marks, today is, close speech marks, the day with DDDD, then DD, MMMM, and YYYY. Although I didn't need that fourth Y, to be honest. The commas I've just typed in there, put the commas in. So there we are. We can format the date any way you want just by simply using the pop out there and those 3 letters with any symbols or words that you want. So there we are. I hope that was useful to you. If it was, then please leave a like. That would be really, really appreciated. If you have any questions at all about this or about any other related topic to do with Excel or formatting of data, please leave a comment below. I do read all comments, and as quickly as I am able to, I do reply to those, and in some cases then produce videos as a result. So please do leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, I would love it if you would please subscribe. Not only does it help the channel massively and allow me to make more videos like this in the future, but of course you'll be able to know exactly when a new video comes out so that you can see the latest information and top tips. So like the video, leave a comment if you need to, hit the subscribe button, and I will look forward very much to seeing you in the next video. For now though, thank you very much and bye.